With the Amy Coney Barrett hearings just starting this week, the craziness is already beginning to show its face. And I suspect that things will get a lot crazier. We all know, of course, about Joe Biden and Kamala Harris refusing to say whether they will try to pack the court. And Biden even seems to say, it's none of your business. I'll tell you later, after I'm elected. Then I'll reveal what I really think. In the meantime, be in suspense.
Sir, I've got to ask you about packing the courts. And I know that You said yesterday you aren't going to answer the question until after the election. But this is the number one thing that I've been asked about from viewers in the past couple of days.
Well, you've been asked by the viewers who are probably Republicans who don't want me continuing to talk about what they're doing to the court right now.
Well, sir, don't the voters deserve to know where he stands?
No, they don't. I'm not going to play his game.
Now, and then I just saw Senator Chris Coons on Fox talking to Chris Wallace, and he goes, confirming Amy Coney Barrett to the court would be court packing.
Why not just be straight with the American voters on this issue before the election?
Well, Chris, as a member of the Senate Judiciary Committee, I'll tell you, for the last 4 years, I've seen unprecedented court packing.
Now, this is constitutionally incoherent and unintelligible. For Republicans to nominate a justice as the rules demand, and for the Senate to consider her and give advice and consent, to fill a vacancy on the 9-member court, which is how the court has been for 150 years, this is in no sense of the term, in no recognizable sense of the language, court packing. So we see here the introduction of a kind of Orwellian doublespeak. For us to nominate a justice to a vacancy is somehow morally equivalent to them changing the number of justices, again, not with the view to giving the court a wider compass, because you could have a debate about should the court have 15 justices. But of course, such a debate would focus really on the needs of the court and the needs of the public. It wouldn't be ideologically motivated, as FDR's court packing scheme was, a failed court packing scheme, ideologically motivated merely to upheld, in FDR's case, the legislation of the New Deal. So packing the court is a democratic scheme for destroying the independence of the judiciary, for preventing the judiciary from being a check on democratic excesses. Remember, the judiciary exists to protect minority rights against the majority. And yet for the left, they treat the court as if it is nothing more than an instrument of majority will. I think as Republicans, we have to be onto these scoundrels and recognize that they might have other surprises planned. Who knows what they're going to say? Amy Coney Barrett appears to be a sort of American answer to Mother Teresa, but you never know what they're going to come up with. So we just have to be sort of ready for it and insulated against it. Let's not fall for another Kavanaugh scam where one person after the other made accusations. Oh, he did this to me. This must be investigated. Oh, this must be investigated. And then when Kavanaugh was seated, all the investigations dissolve, all the reporters lose interest, all the women collect their GoFundMe money and go away, and the whole thing evaporates, making it obvious in retrospect it was pure theater. The Supreme Court is more important than theater.